you guys will continue on with Han Solo. So all of the pilots in the Dragon Void race have been arrested. This is on the holonet. Leia's seeing this and, oh no, what's going on? This is terrible. But if anyone can get out of this, it's Han Solo. He's a survivor. There's just more of Luri-Ann and her lights. The race organisers not happy about all the loss of credits, of course, so they essentially come to an agreement with the Empire. Said, let's just let this race conclude. It can be the very last one. Pilots to your ships, and they're off again. So the guy they picked up, he's just a mouse eater, so Chewbacca's essentially drugged him to keep him quiet and so he can't move. And they're off again. Let's see. There's some more there. Of them going through the Dragon Void. So, 12-hour race on this part. Hour 1 through to 12. You see them concentrating because you can't lose your concentration for a second. At best you'll lose, at worst you'll die. So, it goes on for some time. The Dragon Void race pilots have been whittled down to just a handful. Anyway, they're on the next planet. So he's off to get his contact from this world. Being watched by the media, someone shoots them. And it's her. Because the next contact, this lady, what is she, a tiger person or something like that? So those kinds of animals exist in human form. So they picked up their second contact. And there's a bit of bad blood between her and Chewie, unfortunately. Yes. A Rathtar. She was trying to hunt a Rathtar. Chewie killed it. I needed that Rathtar to pay off some important people. After Chewbacca killed it, I couldn't afford the right bribes because I couldn't pay those bribes. I couldn't afford the right protection. And losing that protection led to some very bad things. Yeah, well, bad things happen to all of us, Han says. Yes. So, there's more here. The Twi'leks are wondering what's going on. But Luri-Ann essentially comes and calms down the situation. She's the last of her race. So we're all the last of something, Pilot Solo. Perhaps you are a dying breed as well. So anyway, there's more of this. The new members of the crew, the Duros and the Tiger. Cheetah, whatever she is, Snow Leopard. If you do not take off from the planet's surface in the next 5 minutes, you will be disqualified. So, they just take off. But look at this. It's a hover tank pilot. Now, I think this came out before Rogue One. So this is the first time we saw this, I think, in the canon. Although canonically it happens after Rogue One, of course. Not that long after. So now they've got the next, or the last, of their contact. And I think she's the same race as Prince Zizor, who used to be the head of the Black Sun. To bring it closer there, that green with the black hair type back. So anyway, this happens on the next jump. Imperials. We've come too far to be stopped now. However, one of the contacts has been murdered on board. So that is where we will pause this part and continue in the next.